Sup y'all, welcome back to another video by me, Tina.
OG K-pop stand since 1998.
So Lisa's LALISA dance practice came out, and I have stated that I have been wanting to watch this dance practice in detail for basically since LALISA came out. Doesn't it feel like a long time ago, but at the same time still very new? It's just because I feel like there's so much has happened. All her freaking views, I think she has like over 150 million now. Like, that's insane. So good for her. So also, I just want to say a big thanks to everyone for being very neutral and supportive from my 2 cents that I said from my previous LALISA Special Stage dance video art reaction. To be honest, I was really nervous about saying the stuff that I said. Even as neutral as I tried to stay, I was still just kind of iffy because I really don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or anything. Anyways, let's just go ahead and focus right back to this video's purpose, which is Lisa's LALISA dance practice video. I've listened to LALISA countless times. For me, I mean, enough for me to at least know the song pretty well. So with that in mind, I'm excited to see how this dance practice goes. The dance definitely has a very, simple stuff, but I wouldn't doubt that there's still some kind of texture as far as formation and musicality goes. So here we go with LALISA dance practice.
Quick pause. If y'all been enjoying the things that I've been doing here on my YouTube, please hit the thumbs up button. That gives me a good idea on what y'all like and what y'all kind of like. Feel free to also subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay super updated with some new things. Alright, let's get it.
Also, as always, I always have to say this. This is a dance practice analysis video, so there will possibly be a lot of talking and pausing. So if you're not a big fan of that, my apologies, but that's what I'm here to do. Give credit where it's due when I see it. So, here we go. That's cool the way it came out. Coming through like the queen. That's sick. Like, they literally just created a throne for her. As I said, she was a queen. And then they like did the whole bowing at the same time as she sat on the throne. That's pretty damn cool. Shimmy, shimmy. Yeah, I knew that they were gonna use a lot of opportunity to do things with formation. She's still on the throne. They all swayed with her because you follow the queen. She says, "What's my name? What's my name?" They each side pops out for each arm to just give that accentuation, that extension of "What's my name?" All right, let me go back 5 seconds. Yes. Oh, because you know how when sometimes you do that to give respect to someone, and they did the whole, her hand sign doing that. Yeah, this is a lot of praising already for the queen, as they should. Oh, this is it's so swaggy and sexy at the same time. They're very even. I love how spread out everything is, because it's like, imagine if they're closer versus this whole spread out formation. The spread out formation kind of comes a little bit more intimidating-ish, kind of like there to make their statement. So yeah, they're very even with the whole sexy swag thing that's going on right there. Liquidy smooth, yes. Dun, dun. I always loved that part in the dance ever since I saw it in the video, even though it was just her close up doing that. You kind of hear in the background the instrumental. It's like don't tap, don't tap. It's like just this sound that Teddy's doing. Teddy with his amazing freaking musicness. So you hear it the tap. So the fact that it's hitting that the tap, it's just hearing that, like seeing her move to that really background piece of the instrumental, it's very satisfying. Yes, pop open that champagne. What the I remember she dropped, but it went so fast. She did it so smooth. My knees burned just watching that. Ooh, oh my god. I'm fangirling. I admit it. I already admit it. I'm fangirling. The way she popped down the dancers, that really subtle hip movement that makes that part so special. Yeah, this move is very simple. It's the magic of them doing it all together, their musicalities moving together, and even the subtleness of how they move, their texture. Of course, they do it in their own way, but it matches together, not one being overpowering the other. Even Lisa, her little role, she's obviously the main star, but she's matching to her dancers. Again, with the whole thing of making everything feel relatable for us to all really enjoy this all together. Alright, I'm already talking a lot. I can't get over this. Oh my god. I love this. It's like, okay, the chorus, the lyrics, obviously it's not the most extravagant lyrics out there. It's, you know, call me LALISA, love me, LALISA, love me. You know, it's pretty simple. So the choreography being simple for that part, yet the song, the way she's singing the lyrics, from what I've seen from other reactions, because I do watch other reaction videos, a lot of people say that the chorus is very addicting. Even if you don't like the song at first, there's just something about that chorus that sticks to you, which makes you come back. And then even the dance, LALISA, love me, LALISA, it's simple, but it's so addicting to do. So it all just makes sense, y'all. Let's go back. That hey throw. Yes, that's swaggy queen. Like, ever since I saw in the video, I was like, that is such like a sassy stanky leg. Or yeah, stanky leg. That was how we called it, right? Back in the day. Yeah, that's just like a very sassy LALISA stank leg, and I love that it hits to the do that you hear in the the dancers. Shout out to the dancers, seriously, they're getting it too. Okay, let me go back a little bit. It's so sassy and simple, as life should be. Yes, I love that the dancers all did something different to kind of give more of a 3D effect there, instead of them all doing the same thing. Yes. And even with a move like that being simple, I appreciate the fact that all of their arm levels are the same, like not one down further, not one up. They hit it at the same exact kind of texture, at the same motion. Everything just matches, even with it being simple.
Baby, get the microphone, put it on speaker. I said I can't hear you, so you need to speak up.
I said I can't hear you, so I like that movement of covering the ears to highlight the I said I can't hear you.
Don't speak up. I said I can't hear you, so you need to speak up.
Swag. Swag. Oh my god. Holy. Okay, you know, y'all know how I always bring up Aaliyah whenever I watch Lisa dance. If y'all remember Aaliyah's music video, We Need a Resolution, at the end, she does this really sick dance break while Timbaland is doing his part. And when you watch her, she's matching, and she's dancing with a bunch of boys, like boy dancers, guy dancers. And she's matching the same kind of swag, but she has just that little flair to give her the Aaliyah flair. And Lisa is doing it here. She's giving her LALISA flair. She's really matching with their aura.
Put it on speaker. I said I can't hear you, so you need to speak up. Put that shit on stereo.
Woo, that's so sick. See that little flare? Her bringing her arms in, and it kind of brings the formation in. More of that texture that I appreciate. Yeah, she's coming through like that. Bam, bam, bam. Yes. That's nice. The way she said bam, 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 and then the way the dancers, they move outward, like out a circle, and then coming to meet right back up. Just little things like that, y'all. I just feel like that brings the magic in the choreography that might not be the hardest. See? She did that pull in, and then it happens again right here. See See? I like the whole move where you can, if you're wearing rocks, diamonds. I like that whole, like, you know, showing off kind of thing. I think this also means something else, but I'm not gonna go into that.
Bam, bam, bam. Hit after hit, the rocks in my wrist, so I call them the Flintstones. Ring the alarm, 세상에게 알려 내 이름에다 입 맞춰. Say la, listen, love me, la, listen, love me, hey. Call me la,
Yes, get it, dudes. Gosh, like, y'all see her head move right there? Like when she does, even just that little attitude, she does like her head away. Super highlights on her saying the attitude. Just little things like that. I'm telling you, choreography that's not the hardest, it's balanced with everything that I see in the formation changes and the visuals that are created during the certain parts of the song, whether it's the lyrics or the musicality changes. Yes, they're hyping her up. Ladies coming back in and join for the LALISA. I mentioned in the special stage that I love that whole, yes, the swaying on the floor to go with the ladies' hips. Okay, not only was it a different freaking camera change, but she decided to dress up even more on us. Alright, she looks so like, engaging. It still goes with the whole thing from the beginning. Remember how I said that they followed her as the queen? And it's the same kind of concept, which is convenient timing for the music videos going when she was all dressed up in like that throne gold dress, so beautiful. And I noticed that the dancers are doing this to their hands, which is like, as I mentioned in my special stage reaction, that a lot of Khmer and Thai, a lot of Southeast dancing has a lot of the flexible fingers, stuff like this, and you know, doing stuff like that. I remember back in my APSA learning days, like my hands, it's like that whole thing. So I like that they kind of stuck that concept in this part. Gosh, she's so engaging, yes. Yes, hail the queen. Yes, there's a party. Gosh, so much swag there. I like how they hit that tap, 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 tap. And of course, again, when I saw them do this part, that whole hand thing, as I mentioned in the special stage, makes me think of the whole, you know, traditional Thai, Khmer dancing, Southeast Asian dancing. Da, 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 da. Nice. Woohoo! And then the swaggy sway. Yes, and the dudes go on the floor, the ladies stay up. Okay, to be honest, considering the fact that the dance is simple, like as a lot of people say, my expectation for a lot of formations and visuals happening to make up for the simplicity, it definitely matched up to what I thought it was going to be, although I was still pretty mind blown by everything that I saw and pointed out. And even with this simplicity, a dance being simple or easier doesn't make it any less than tougher dances. It really depends on how the dancer, whether it's a solo dancer or a group of dancers, how they execute it together. That's all I can really say. Simple dancing or simple choreography doesn't mean that, oh, okay, I can just learn really quick and just do it really quick and look just as good. And even if you do, cool, props to you, but that should not take away from the credit that these dancers and Lisa deserve. And what I like about these more simple choreographies is the fact that it gives that much more room for individual flair to be shown. as Lisa have shown and the dancers have shown. I've actually listened to the instrumental of the song a lot because I just wanted to see what Teddy did with this. I really just loved, ever since YG Family's Mojing Ishinsa, the Fly Gentleman song from way back in the day, ever since I heard that song, I was very interested in hearing instrumentals, specifically stuff that Teddy does. It reminds, this song, it reminds me a lot of how I felt when I first heard Treasures for the first time. And it reminds me a lot of Big Bang songs way back in the day. It just has that very traditional hip-hop YG feel. I think that's why I love this song so much. Sure, the lyrics are not like that deep and this dance is simple and everything, but it just gives me that YG feel. And another thing that I really liked and enjoyed about seeing this dance practice is Lisa just going off and having fun. She has shown us many times what she can do and how well she can do with dance. So this one, she still did the same thing, but she looked like she was having a lot of fun with it, especially with the dancers. That whole party-like atmosphere at the end, it like just makes me want to move even more with them. Alright guys, well thank y'all so much for checking out this video here with me on my YouTube. I hope y'all have a great day, and until the next one coming up,